Hi everybody and welcome back to Everyday Wellness. I am meal prepping today and how I do this is I start with a grocery plan. I lay out a meal plan and then make a grocery list and head to the store. When I get back, I wash up, clean up, cut up everything I can possibly do to prep and be ready for these meals to make it a smooth transition week. So I'm going to step you through exactly what I do. I have a few tools in front of me that I do with myself, but I also work with customers and clients on it too. It's worked for me, it's worked for many others, and it's just an easier method, I feel, and it takes the stress out of meal planning. So, you ready to take a look? All right, first of all, I have a clean eating plan here. Just a blank sheet, really. But I have my thought process in mind here of vegetables and fruits and proteins, and then I lay out the week, okay? Now, normally what I do is I start with the very last meal and I work my way up because dinner is the most important meal, I think, for my family to make sure I have something ready to go after school and make sure it stays easy for me through the week as well. I also have my Aldi's clean eating list that I actually created myself just because it just reminds me I can get things there very easily, and I work from this and I make sure that I'm getting these things from the store to make my meals, okay? The next, I don't choose too many of these, but I have a couple of great cookbooks that I go to that are full of clean eating tips and recipes that are very, very simple. So I have those in front of me and I kind of pull out a few new ones to try. I don't overwhelm myself with having all kinds of new recipes weekly, just a few to spice it up, but then I go to my go-to recipes as well. So next what I'll do is I will start laying out my meals. And I have one kind of started. I just kind of lay it out and then I have it color-coded with what nutrient that food is falling into so I can stay within my containers and my macronutrients. This is an already typed up one that I've done as well that shows the colors and the containers throughout the day of how I could be eating, okay? So that's how I put it all together, but I'm gonna get to work on a new one for our family this week. And again, I start from the bottom and I work my way up. And I make sure that a lot of the foods that I'm using or that I'm buying are used many times throughout the week, but in different ways. So for instance, spaghetti squash. I absolutely love spaghetti squash and the family will eat it too, but in different ways. So I love this chicken pad thai that I use. It's in my cookbook. I just made it. I had a huge spaghetti squash. So I made that chicken pad thai and then I saved some so that I could make fake pulled pork sandwiches, barbecued pork, because that spaghetti squash will look like pulled pork once the sauce is on and you heat it up. So good. So I will be doing that and using that spaghetti squash in numerous different ways for my meals. I will also buy tons of different vegetables so that I can keep it changing and so that they're not getting burnt out on the same vegetable. So many times when I'm working with customers, they'll be like, oh, my kids will only eat green beans or corn. Oh, branch out, start learning different ways to make those vegetables and incorporate them into your meals. I have no problem with you hiding them, but also make sure they know that they're eating them too. So have a serving of it, plus you can put some more into hide them in the meals too to help out. But don't overcomplicate this, okay? Write down the meal that you wanna do, and then find a clean ingredient to put into there. So say I'm making lasagna, I'm either going to go for 100% whole grain noodles, or maybe I'll just, like right now I have some zucchini here. I could just do a zucchini noodle instead of the whole grain noodle. Make sure I get the best choice meats as possible, an organic or smart choice on pasta sauce. I actually just canned some myself, so I could use that. Just make the foods that you normally would make for your family, but just look at that grocery list or any clean eating grocery list and just change up those ingredients in your normal foods. And that's clean eating. And that's making amazing change to your health and your family. So you don't have to make all new meals. You can just really simplify and understand how to clean up the meals and recipes that you already use. I hope this helps. I am glad to sit down and work with you more on a one-on-one basis even, and figure this out for you and your family to increase your chance of success in the week by meal planning. I do one-on-one consults. I can do them in person or we can do them online. And I always run accountability groups that deal with meal prepping and understanding clean eating. So if you're interested at all in making an amazing change for you and your family and their health, let's chat, because I'm willing to help you. I want to help you, and just taking action and learning some of these tips and tricks will make a world of difference on your success. So wishing you the best of luck on your meal prepping this week, and I would love to hear from you. Keep tuning in to Everyday Wellness. If you hit that little subscribe button or the bell button, you will be notified when I launch these next live videos or videos in general. So it'll help you to know when those tips are coming, and then you can get started taking action right away. So subscribe and hit that bell. Everybody have a great day.